however the war in Ukraine resolves itself, in the next year or two, I think we have to think very seriously and be very concerned about the possibility that Putin will try again to retake territory in Ukraine. I think it will be challenging for the Russian army in particular to rebuild itself because of the sanctions and things like that. But Putin is doing everything he can, to get materiel support from wherever he can find it, whether it's North Korea, Iran, or other places. But he hasn't really used much of his Air Force or his Navy or his, cyber capabilities, as you know very well. So all of that is still there, and I think, we would be foolish to not be concerned about those capabilities. And I think if you look at what has happened in Ukraine, it is logistics. And as we think about the Indo-Pacific and the possibility of a war in that theater, if that were come to pass, the logistics problem will be even more challenging. I think we also see a lesson there about the importance of asymmetric capabilities and how to use things like javelins and stingers again against much more powerful weapon systems. I think another important lesson that we've seen in Ukraine is how the battlefield is going to be much more transparent than it has been in the past. And some of that is about the ubiquitousness of sensors and the ability to sort of fuse open source information. It's going to be a lot harder to hide our formations on the battlefield than it has been in the past. I think to ramp up our industrial base, to be able to both, continue to supply Ukraine with what they need, to replenish our stockpiles, which definitely need to be replenished, and also to frankly, deepen or expand our munition stockpiles, because I think we are more likely to see a protracted conflict than potentially we expected. So